What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Uncle RZA. On the menu today is the Order 1886. A lot of press going around about this game. A lot of a lot of feelings, both good and bad. So this game has been in my peripheral for some time now, because I've been waiting for a reason to validate my PlayStation 4 purchase. Outside of the fact that a lot of you know me as the Microsoft fanboy, you know, I'm still not. I went out and bought a Wii U before I bought that thing, and I'm just waiting for something to justify the purchase. It's not that I won't own one, but damn, son, give me something. And Last of Us didn't do it, because that's old shit. Then don't sell me old shit. That was a remaster. I wish to God my PlayStation 3 was working so I could play it. The Last of Us would have been icing on the cake. I know without doubt that Uncharted would probably be that one game that'll make me go get that PlayStation with pride. But yeah, so the Order 1866 was on that list of games that could potentially just make me feel a lot better about spending $400 for something that I really don't care for, you know. And it turned out the game got pushed back, got delayed. I think it got delayed like twice, and this is supposed to be a launch title from what I remember. It's just, you know, blow after blow for this thing. And then lately, I want to say the last 2 months or so, footage has been coming out, and it's shaping up to be a decent game. Now, the politics behind it is really what sort of irked me and turned me off from not only the Order 1866, but just the Sony camp in general. You know, there's so much emphasis coming from the Sony camp about 1080p and 60 frames a second, and Sony putting their foot down and reassuring gamers that all games will be 1080p, 60 frames a second. And then games just aren't living up to it. You know, developers one by one started to come out and crumble under that promise, and Killzone lied about how they got to 1080p, which to this day isn't 1080p. It's a emulated 1080p, you know. And then this guy right here, the Order, they came out and said, oh well, you know, we wanted to give it a cinematic feel, so we gave it 24 frames a second and all of this bullshit. Mind you, that was the same bullshit that the developers of Rise was spewing, but no one wanted to hear that because that was an Xbox title. Now that the exact same idea and concept is applied to the all-powerful PlayStation game, now it's art. It's an artistic decision. Go fuck yourself. So this game, I can honestly say, I really didn't pay too much attention to. It kind of fell off my peripheral, like, whatever. Now it's back. It's coming close to release, and there's some grumblings. Somebody came out and said, after playing the game, I don't know how they got a hold of it, that the game's only 5 hours long, and the internet goes fucking wild. Now, I mean, listen, 5 hours of gameplay is neither here nor there. What I want to show you the extreme, and this is the extreme of what I would continue to say, fuck out of here, when we talk about this title. That Metal Gear title, whatever it was that was released a few months back, that game was, you could finish that game in 5 minutes. And like, that was so appalling to me. You're charging me $30 for essentially what is a demo. It's a demo. You shouldn't be charging me in the first place, but you're charging me $30 for this demo that can be finished in 5 minutes? You gotta be out of your fucking mind. I don't care how you try to rationalize it. Well, you're not supposed to run directly for the objective. Bullshit, asswipe. That's the objective. What do you want me to run toward? The invisible wall? Like, who the fuck? Who? Anyway, 5 hours of gameplay for $60. I really don't think it's that bad. I don't see anything wrong with that. To put it in perspective, I think the average Call of Duty campaign is about 5 hours. Ask me how much of those I finished with my ADD ass. I just don't have time. I don't care to finish the campaign. I care to get online and fucking murder, death, kill everyone. Now, there's a very big variable to be applied to this entire situation. 5 minutes for $30 for Metal Gear is ridiculous. Fuck you. 5 hours for $60 of something that's amazing, and I'm giving this the benefit of the doubt, right? It could be amazing. We don't know. That's okay to me, right? Now, you guys know me. You're on the channel. You see the racing videos. You see the shoot 'em up videos. I am not that Destiny dude that's going to grind one mission 15 times a night with the promise that I could or might not get a reward. I don't play that. I don't require the grind from my games. In fact, I loathe the fucking grind. I see no value, and I'm gonna emphasize this. Me personally, I see no value in the repetitive ass grind in some of these games. I couldn't even get past fucking Far Cry 4. Like, I got frustrated halfway through the game of fucking hunting a deer or some shit to hold more money in my wallet, and the game says the deer is right here, and I'm standing right here, and I don't see a fucking deer, and I've been standing in this spot for the last 15 minutes of my life trying to hunt a fucking animal that's not around. Fuck that. I have better things to do with my time. Also, we need to respect the people who require immersion in their games. People who want to spend $60 and come home and play it for an hour or 2 or 3, turn it off, come back the next day, come back 4 or 5 days a week, and have this game last them for a month or 2 or 6 months, whatever it is. You gotta respect people who want value in their content. You gotta respect people who just want tons of content. Some people like that. So I feel like both sides of the coins, people like me who don't have time for the grind, who don't care about it, and then there's people who crave the immersion of a 40+ hour game. I feel like they are completely missing each other's points when it comes to this game. They are not respecting each other's points, and we need to sit down and really think about that. And you know, from what I've read, it was 5 hours of straight like power playing or speed running, whatever they call it. Let's be fair, you know, it'll probably take the regular person 7, 8, 9 hours. You know, it's not fair to just because somebody with the world record can run through it in 5 hours say, yeah, it's only 5 hours long. Even if it is only 5 hours long, you know, it's kind of sad that I have to sit here and talk to people like I'm some fucking counselor, and 2 people are sitting on the couch and, well, Damon, tell me, why don't you like the Order 1866? And then jackass on the left, come on, Jason, just get it off your chest. What is it you don't like about Order 1866? Like, come on, guys, come on. Now, the last bit of press that I've been seeing was the developer. I think it was on GameStop. I saw the article. The developer came out and he was basically defending the game, and he took the stance of the victim. And I wanna lean into his ass for a second. You're not a fucking victim here. First of all, if you're a victim of Sony, because this game was supposed to be delivered a long fucking time ago. So you don't get to sit up here and say, oh, the internet is a place where bullies live and they're beating up on our game just to beat up on it. No, asshole. Your game is a year late and it's only 5 hours long. Right? I say that in quotes, to be fair. What did you push it back for? I feel like this is the same argument with Drive Club. You pushed it back, we got the game, and it was nothing you said it was. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's how I feel about Drive Club, and that's how I feel when this guy is trying to make himself feel or make it position himself as F. Hey guys, give us a break. Why is everybody so mean? Because you're fucking late. You bring judgment on yourself when you are late. You don't show up to an interview late and then get to tell a person interviewing you, you shouldn't be so harsh on me. Get the fuck out of here. I'll keep my $60 in my pocket if that's the case. But why my final statement on this game, I don't think a lot of people realize why there's so much press going on with this game. For me, I feel like this game is probably the title that needs to show and prove in the PlayStation corner. And I was explaining this to Corey the other day. You know, today actually. I like to go off of history, right? And Sony exclusive after Sony exclusive have dropped, and it's just been like, eh. And I don't have much reasons to believe that this game or Bloodborne won't be the same. And I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm waiting for that title that won't be the same, that will get like the 8 out of 10, the 9 out of 10, the 10 out of 10, like. And the problem here is I couldn't give two shits about the Order 1866 or Bloodborne. What I give two shits about is Sony hitting their mark when it comes to quality. Like, you're big on first party. You sold that console with the promise of solid first party gaming. You need to deliver that, especially with the state that company is in right now. The PlayStation's all they've got. And I just want to see, like, again, let's be real here. I don't give two shits about Sony. But if Sony disappears, or if Sony's not on their ball game and they start to lose that quality control this generation, the next generation is not going to be as exciting. Who's going to push Microsoft? Nintendo? I don't want to see Nintendo in the corner doing whatever they want to do and Microsoft just laughing all the way to the bank. I don't want to see that. So, back to the Order 1866, I think this game has a lot of pressure on it. You know, it's been hyped. It's been a lot of decisions made in the game that has aggravated the community, like the delays. You know, the delay station and the downgrade, or the artistic decision to downgrade it from 60 frames a second to 24. You know, it's a lot about this game that continues to ignite conversation, both good and bad. So I think a lot of eyes are watching this game. Me personally, I don't know, this game will probably be another fucking mediocre fest. That's just how I feel about it. Based on the track record on the PlayStation 4 thus far, this shit's probably gonna get a 7. And I want people to understand there's nothing wrong with a game that gets a 7. There's nothing wrong with a Killzone. I'm not telling you that Killzone isn't an enjoyable game. What I'm telling you is Killzone isn't a game to sell consoles. And Sony sold consoles based on the promise that their first party titles will blow you out of the park. Still waiting. Besides the point. The Order 1866, I think the 5-hour game limit, whatever, is totally unrealistic. I think it's more like 7 to 8. And even F, it's only 5 hours. So fucking what? If it's 5 hours of enjoyable gameplay, then rock out. Spend your money and enjoy it. Play it twice or 3 times, whatever you gotta do. That's where I'm at right now. And fuck this dude talking about internet bullies. You don't get to be late and then ask people to take it easy on you. Fuck you too. It's your boy Uncle RZA. Like the video if you like it. Thumbs it down if you didn't like it, because I know a ton of you PlayStation motherfuckers on here hate me. But I love you anyway, motherfuckers. Subscribe. We got plenty of comment coming. Me and Snow about to do some videos together. A lot of topics going on. I'm out of here. Peace.